This September, Cinco Puntos Press is publishing my latest young adult novel, Last Night I Sang to the Monster. I'm going to read from the first section of the book, What God Writes on Your Heart. Some people have dogs. Not me. I have a therapist. His name is Adam. I'd rather have a dog. After our first session, Adam asked me a lot of questions. I don't think he liked my answers. I kept saying, I'm not sure, and I don't remember. I think he got tired of my answers. You're not sure about a lot of things, are you, Zach? Guess not, I said. I did not want to be talking to him. He just looked at me and nodded. I knew he was thinking. Adam, he likes to think. And he's a friendly guy, but I was not into friendly. I have homework for you, he said. Homework. Okay. I want you to tell me something significant about yourself. I just looked at him. Something significant? Like what? I think you know what I mean, Zach. Sure. He smiled at the way I said, sure. You can do it in writing or you can draw something. Yeah, okay, I said. It's all right if you're angry with me, he said. I'm not angry with you. You sound a little angry. I'm tired. Who are you angry at? Nobody. Can I be honest with you, Zach? Sure. Go ahead. Be honest. I don't think that's true. I think you're really angry. I wanted to say something that began with F and ended with U, but I didn't. I'll do the homework, I said. When I got back to my room, this is what I wrote down. I don't like remembering. Remembering makes me feel things. I don't like feeling things. As I'm staring down at the piece of paper, I'm thinking I could spend the rest of my life becoming an expert on forgetting. It's entered into my head that I exist in this in-between space. Maybe that's just the way it is with some people, and there's nothing anybody can do to change it. I have it in my head that when we're born, God writes things down on our hearts. See, on some people's hearts he writes happy, and on some people's hearts he writes sad, and on some people's hearts he writes crazy, and on some people's hearts he writes genius, and on some people's hearts he writes angry, and on some people's hearts he writes winner, and on some people's hearts he writes loser. I keep seeing a newspaper being tossed around in the wind, and then a strong gust comes along, and the newspaper is thrown against a barbed wire fence, and it gets ripped to shreds in an instant. That's how I feel. I think God is the wind. It's all a game to him. Him. God. And it's all pretty much random. He takes out his pen and starts writing on our blank hearts. When it came to my turn, he wrote, sad. I don't like God very much. Apparently, he doesn't like me very much either. Adam asked me, what do you remember about coming here? Nothing, I said. I don't remember anything. Nothing? I was somewhere else, and then I was here. Somewhere else? Yeah. Where was that? Home. Where's home? El Paso. El Paso, Texas. And that's where you were before you came here? Yeah, that's where I used to live. Used to live? I don't live anywhere anymore. What else do you remember, Zach? Nothing. You're sure? I really just wanted Adam to stop interviewing me. I just kept staring at him so he was sure I was serious. And then I said, I want you to stop asking me what I remember. Well, listen, Zach. Amnesia is not uncommon in cases of trauma. Trauma, yeah, okay. They like that word around here. They're in love with that word. So maybe I can't remember, or maybe I don't want to remember. If God wrote amnesia on my heart, who am I to unwrite what he wrote? Look, if I could get my hands on a bottle of bourbon, I'd feel a little better. Maybe I'd tell Adam that bourbon might help jog my memory. Maybe bourbon is a miracle cure for amnesia. I could go for that. I can just hear Adam's response. So blackouts are a cure for amnesia, Zach. Tell me how that works, buddy. The thing is that I only remember my past life in little pieces. There's a piece here, and there's another piece over there. There are pieces of paper scattered everywhere on the floor of my brain. And there's writing on those pieces of paper, and if I could just gather them and put them all in order, I might be able to read the writing and get a story that made sense. I have these dreams, and in some of those dreams, I keep hitting myself. Adam wants to know why I hit myself in my dreams. I probably did something wrong. No, he said, you didn't do anything wrong. Like he knows. I hate that he thinks that he knows. Okay, Zach, if you did something wrong, tell me what it is. Make me a list of all the things you did that were wrong. Shit, that could be a long list. Adam's trying to tell me that my thinking is all screwed up. He says that it's my addict who does all the thinking for me. My addict. Who the hell is that guy? Did I miss something? Okay, you don't have to be a trained therapist to know that I'm one screwed up guy. But do I have to blame that on my addict self? I don't even know if my addict self exists. The way I see it, Adam is trying to get me to create more pieces of paper. Why would I want to do that? I wish I could get rid of all those pieces of paper, and I wish I could get rid of my dreams. And I wish to God I wasn't living in this place full of people who are even more screwed up than I am. Okay, they're not all as screwed up as I am, but okay, like Adam says, it's not a contest, Zach. You know, all the people that the world screwed over, they're all here. It makes me sad and it makes me sick. I mean, okay, let's say we're all going to get better. Let's just pretend we will. Fine. Where are we going to go after we get all better? What are we going to do with all our newly found healthy behaviors? Back out into the world that screwed us up and screwed us over. This does not sound promising. I wish I didn't have a heart that God wrote sad on. Some people think it's all very cool to have a therapist. Me, I'm not into this. Will somebody please just give me a dog